How's it going? Kevin Cleary here with The View from the Pew. And today, I want to talk about help. You know, I've got a 4-year-old son, and he's at that age right now where he wants to do everything himself. Whether it's getting dressed, or getting something to eat, or putting a toy back together that's been broken, or opening a package. You know, you say, Joel, can I help you with that? He'll say, no, I'll do it myself. I'm a big boy. I don't need any help. And that mindset is one that I think sticks with us. You know, as a culture and as individuals, we can sometimes get the idea that asking for help, needing help, is a bad thing. But consider this. Jesus, the Son of God, God in human flesh, comes to earth and he has help. The ministry of John the Baptist, for example, is mandated by God to prepare the way for Jesus, to point people to him, to get them ready for his arrival. Not only John the Baptist, but Jesus himself in his own ministry would say, for example, to the woman at the well, the Samaritan woman, you know, go into your town and tell people what's happened. Or the demoniac, you know, don't come with me, go and share about what I've done. He sends out the 72 in Matthew chapter 10. He has the apostles and his disciples. He receives help in terms of finances. And in fact, when he sends out his disciples, he says, don't take anything with you. Look for help. If Jesus, who was the best preacher, the best prophet, the best reader of the thoughts and intentions of humans' hearts and minds, the best at living out God's expectations in the world, the best thinker, the best philosopher. You know, if he needed help, what about us? Maybe you are just the best worker at your place of employment, the best lawyer or doctor or farmer or whatever. Maybe you're the best parent in your neighborhood. Maybe to come closer to church stuff, you're the best elder. You're the best deacon. You're the best Sunday school teacher or preacher or planner. You know, people look to you to help with all the church events. That's good. And striving to be the best is a worthy goal, especially when doing the things of God. All of us have things in our lives that we want to be the best at. And it's not wrong to work hard and try to excel in a given field, especially if we're given responsibility for it. But you know what? Within that effort, within that desire to do great things, we're going to have to admit that if we're human, and we are, we're going to need help from time to time. Further, I think we need to change how we look at help. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of incompetence. In fact, it's a sign of intelligence, of wisdom, of strength. You're wise enough to see that this could be better if more people were involved. You're wise enough to understand that maybe there are things that you're not perfect at all the time. You have the strength of character and the honesty to see a situation for what it is and understand what is going to be needed in terms of resources to achieve your goals. And ultimately, all of us are in a situation where we need help. Because every one of us has done things, has said things, have been involved in situations that we can't fix, that are beyond our ability to change or reconcile. We need help. And God sent his Son into the world to die and to rise from the dead to help us do the thing that we can never do. And that is be free from sin and guilt and reach eternity in heaven with God. We can't get there on our own. It is only by admitting that we need help, only by accepting the help that God has given, by believing in Jesus, by repenting of our lives of sin and rebellion, by confessing that faith in Jesus publicly, by being baptized for the forgiveness of sin, and in doing all those things, we can come and live a new life, free from all of those mistakes, as if they'd never even happened. And God is willing to help you with that. He's done what needs to be done to reconcile you to Him, to make you good and pure. And so ultimately, if we want to have the right relationship with God now and through eternity, we're going to have to admit that we need some help. And so if we understand that we've got to admit it in those big things, why not the small things? If Jesus Himself had help, then what about us? Are we going to, as we grow and mature, be able to get past that 4-year-old mindset that says, I'm going to do it all myself. I don't need or want any help. I hope that this video helps you to think about that. That it helps you to maybe understand that help is not a bad thing. That it can be a very good thing and a really blessed thing. That's the view from the pew.